Hello, Assalamualaikum. Hello guys, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our session in School of Creative Media and Technology. And for today, we have guests from Amore Production, which is Mr. Riz. And for today's topics, we're gonna discuss or open mic on the topic of the intuition of cinematography in filmmaking. So welcome, Mr. Riz.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi Kat. Long time I
Hi.
didn't see you.
Yeah,
How is
so
it?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So how are you?
Good. So far, so good. After MCO, everything's so far very good nowadays.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So yeah, Mr. Riz and I we are friends, good friends actually. So today we have opportunity to to take him as a guest lah about our topics today. So Mr. Riz, for
Yes.
introduction, can you tell the audience about yourself and what are you working for?
All right. Okay. First of all, my full name is Wan Mohamad Ridzuan bin Wan Mahdi, but my commercial name is Mr. Ritz, or people like to call me Ritz. And then I've been currently working in Amore Productions, one of the productions in Malaysia, another production in Malaysia. All right. And then should I start from my study or straightly go to the industry?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
good industry. So go into
straightly go for
industry.
industry. Okay.
Yes.
I've been working in production house. I mean, I've been experienced around I think 9 years in industry, mainly in filmmaking, mainly in shooting, videography, and shooting. So after graduate from photography and creative imaging, I straightly jumped to this industry, and then I'll be very close and working together in the industry so far until now. Start after finish graduate until current now. Okay. So my main project or main things will be on filmmaking and event filmmaking and commercial and so on, all based on filmmaking or videography and cinematography. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So about this topic, intuition or cinematography, okay, in filmmaking. So the first question I'm gonna ask is, what is cinematography in film means?
Okay, cinematography basically is a method or technique that we apply in a film or movie production or any type of video, which is like you can see in the screen right now. I try to put a little bit element of cinematic in my video. As you can see, my lighting, I put it at the quarter side, and then I have a blur background. All right, as you can see, I try to apply something like this. Okay, this is what we call intuition, which is in Malay we call it gerak hati, right? So I want the audience to have a very clear and very what we call that, intact with the view, with the what they are seeing. All right, so that they can feel something. It's not just look at the screen and then just look at that and then people moving. It's not like that. I want them to look other things than people moving in the screen. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So basically, for those in the at house, you can see the difference between mines and Mr. Riz pictures. Okay. So that's all the little bit of cinematography in Mr. Riz pictures.
Yes.
So for the second question, say usually when you do some jobs that have you I mean you done some job. So what is the job brief in your current situation now?
Pardon? What is the job?
Job brief.
Brief.
Yes.
The brief of the project.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is a good question, basically. Okay. What is her name just now? Erin? Ila.
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 Yeah.
Could you please help me play the second video? It's not the first one. It's the second video. All right, guys. I invite you to look at this video. Basically, it's a wedding cinematography video. So after this, I will get to your. I will answer your question, Kat.
Okay.
Right, do enjoy the video first. Ila, are you here? Yep, I think so.
Ila, can you please show Mr. Riz the second video? So no worries. Okay,
Okay,
so
never
meantime,
mind.
meantime we're waiting for Ila for our assistant on the video. Okay, uh we go straight to the next question lah. Okay, okay.
Okay, can.
So while in the past years, you've been working
Mm-hmm.
in the industries and as a DOP, is it that right? Is the
Yep,
director of
director of
photography?
photography. Yes.
Okay, so is there, of course, there is a bad and good experience in the works, right? So can you please like share with us that the good and the bad of experience of your working experience?
Okay. I tell about the bad thing first
Okay,
because it's not considered bad. It's like for me, when you love doing something, there is no bad things happen when you are working. You
yeah,
got what I mean, not? All right.
yeah,
When
yeah,
you love doing something, when you like to do that things, there is very hard to. You can find there is a bad things happen, but of course, accident happen. Right?
yeah.
We call it accident. It's not bad thing. It's accidents. Okay. So far the worst scenario is not the worst lah. I mean the most Chinese call it kancong environment or kancong situation.
Okay.
I start to talking. Okay. The most kancong experience that I have before when I crash my company's drone. Okay,
Okay.
the company's drone. Okay, so I've been provide the drone. First drone I'm using a Phantom 2. That's my first drone. After that, I have a Mavic Pro. So for my entire career, I've been crashing four drones. Okay, so this is very close to our topic also, intuition. That's why I come up with this story, the drone story. Because okay, the first one I lost it at PJ Hilton. I'm flying backward, and then suddenly at my screen it said no signals, and then it turned black, so it's gone. MH3, MH something. Okay, it's gone like that. All right. So the second one, I crashed because of the crow attack my drone. At first, people got already told me, okay, be careful for the bird, the big bird. They will attack your drone and then the drone will fall down. Okay, so I said I didn't believe. Animal will scared about this technology. All right, but when I fly that drone, suddenly the crow really attack my drone and drop. That's my second one. The third one at the temple, Indian temple. Okay, I fly I think more than 10 minutes. Basically, I have a good shot. I have enough shot on that time. But my heart telling me that this is not good. If I can fly lower and then I can curve the drone like that, I can see the temple and the sunset very, very nice. That's what I think. That's what my feeling. It's not on the storyboard, it's on the feeling. So even though I have a good footage before, I mean at the same temple, I already have it. I fly around and then I have very good content on the drone footage. But I still feeling that I can do more. I want to do more because I love this thing. So I want to do more. So when I do the last shots, accidentally my tip of the drone crashed with the tip of the temple. Bam. So anything that I did that day is like, shit, I ruined my life today. I crashed another drone because of my feeling. So moral of the story moral of the story about this one, after that accidents, I set my mind. I must know when to stop. I must know when should I go. Should I go or not? Should I fly or not? Because we have a feeling. Sometimes you feel it's not comfortable. You're feeling not comfortable to fly at that place. So don't try to fly. You just look around and then check. Must be something happened today. It's like that. That's my, because I have a lot of experience on that part. That's why. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, and then
right.
recently last week, I crashed my. It's not crash. It's accidentally land my drone on the top of HSBC Bank, KL. Nowadays, KL area you cannot fly the drone anymore because they already jammed that place. So there is you cannot get the signals. So your drone will be fly like a kite, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
so that's on the what's on the good experience. Yeah,
Yes. The good part is okay. The best part when I see my video published on the website, and then I get a good compliment from the client. That for me is the best feeling of that job. All right, we have a good comment from the client, and then for the bosses, when people because I have a lot of bosses. So when people love your work, when that boss client love my artwork, they will keep calling me for the job. That's the best part. All right.
yeah,
When you still have a job, that means people still need you. People want your specialties. People
yeah,
want your skill. People want your signature. For me myself, I have my own
yeah,
signature. So the client like it. So when the client asks, okay, I want these shots. So that company, there is no choice. Okay, this shot, Reach the one who do it. Reach the one who direct it. So either they like it or not, they need to call me back so that I can direct the same shots for them. Okay, that's the best feeling for me lah. The
yeah.
best experience for me in this industry. Okay.
Okay,
Ila, can you
right.
still
Yeah.
play the video?
So like Mr. said, there's no bad experience. Okay.
Mm.
So yeah, Mr. Da, can you show us about so like you want
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
to get that
Okay.
get some question.
All right.
Okay, so basically we're going to go back the second question
Okay.
lah. So,
Yep. Basically, this is the first video. This video. I mean, this is what I'm doing actually in the industry. Okay. The video that you guys seen just now is basically the recap of what I've been doing before. I mean, the previous job. So we do a lot of commercial. We do a short film. We do a even we do a company profile, an event, and so on. Even last time, if you can see, I've shoot the Mark Marquez before.
yeah, yeah,
Mark Marquez coming to Malaysia to visit the fans. Okay, and then my footage is really in front of the Mark Marquez, so I'm fighting with all the bodyguard of Mark Marquez. So that can consider is the intuition also, because when I see Mark Marquez coming, I know Mark Marquez coming, so I know there is a lot of people. Oh, sorry. Hello, testing, testing.
hello,
Hello,
Mr.
Cat,
Liz.
can you hear me?
No, I
Okay,
can hear you, but I cannot see you.
okay, just give me 2 seconds. Hold on,
Yeah, so I think Mr. Liz had a little bit of technical issues. So yeah, so by meantime, so yeah, so welcome for those who are just joining us. Welcome to our session for SO70 and MAIC. So for today, topic is about intuition of cinematography in filmmaking. So as I recap, we're talking about the bad experience, what all that Mr. said it's like accidentally, and yeah, Mr. Riz, yeah, okay. Mr. Riz, I cannot hear you.
Okay, coming. Hello,
Okay, yeah,
testing,
yeah, yeah.
testing.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Good.
okay.
All right. Sorry about the technical issue just now. Where are we?
On
At
the second question.
question three.
Yes,
Second
my
question.
question.
Okay.
Yes.
Can proceed to the strictly to the second question.
Yeah.
Just play the second video.
Yeah, dah. Second video, please. Okay.
All right. Okay, so basically this is Amore Productions, the main service that Amore Production offer, which is weddings filmmaking or wedding cinematography. So as you can see just now in the video, all 98% of our client is Indian. So basically I'm doing the Indian's wedding. I didn't shoot Malays even though I'm Malay. So I didn't shoot in Malay weddings, and so goes for the Chinese wedding. Very little, very seldom I shoot the Chinese wedding. So I like to shoot Indian wedding basically. There is a lot of story there. There is a lot of story. There is a lot of culture. There is a lot of colors. All right. And then back to your second question just now. What is it, Kat? You're talking about the storyboard, right?
No, it's about the job brief that you get from
Oh,
the.
job brief.
Yes.
Okay. Since I'm working with my boss, Mr. Mike, he's the one who have teaching me a lot. Um, when we say about the job brief, for me, I'm the shooter. I'm the shooter, which is I'm the DOP, director of photography. So the project brief that I get, they just give me the dates, location, and time with the client name. All right. So this basic for info, they will give it to me. So when the dates come, either I call the client myself or I strictly go to the venue and then I will meet the client for the first time.
Hmm, okay.
Okay, I didn't have contact them before the event. For example, like, okay, I need to see them a few times so that I can make a close friend with them. No, there is no such thing in this company, in this industry. Basically, in my position, there is no such thing. Previously, yes, but no. But right now, no. When
Okay.
I do it myself, previously, I mean, when I still study, I also shoot Malay's wedding. So what I did is I need to see them a few times to make a relationship, to get close with them. So when I start working with when I start working with Amore Productions, there is no such thing. I didn't see the client before. Only on the that day, only I met the first time. It's like a first love, you know. You
Yeah.
saw that person, I fall in love. That's the first love. But no, it's other people's partner. All right. So that's the project brief that I get. So about the story, about the storyboard, about the planning of the what's going to happen, anything. No, basically whatever happened on that day, you as a director on that day, director of their wedding, you need to find your own content. You need to find your own content, and then whatever moment you can get, you must get it. All right, and then you must solve the problem. For example, like you need to shoot a portrait, there is some issue, you need to solve that problem within a few minutes. It's not a few hours, a few
Yeah.
minutes.
Yes.
So when you talk about the storyboard, everything is was in your head. You must think. That's why sometimes when I do shooting, my colleague ask me what I'm doing. I'm planning my storyboard. I'm drawing my storyboard in my head with the imagination. So it's a bit hard, but I like it. That's the thing. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that's for the job brief explanation of Mr.
Yes.
Dix. Okay. So So since we are in the we have a short time here, so we're gonna straight go to the last question. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the last
Last
question
question.
is, in your current situation, in your current position, okay, so what you're gonna advise of young students if they're it's interested in this kind of career, okay, can you give us some advice?
Okay. My advice for the youngsters, we call it the youngsters. All
Yes.
right. Uh, this industry is a creative industry basically. So you need to be creative in all of I mean you need to be creative all the ways. Always be creative. Okay, starting from how you present yourself, how you propose to people, how do you communicate with others. You need to be creative, and then how you talk with others also. You need to be creative, and then when you say about creative is general basically, so you need to look a lot of references, okay, you need to have someone that you admire. All right, you need to have someone, and then when you look at others, try not to compare what is the difference between you and the others. Try not to compare, okay, because everybody have their own specialties. Like for me, my specialties, I can tell that my composition okay, and my composition is good. And then my technical with the camera is good. I can tell that because I know that's my specialties. But when you say about the typography, I know somebody else must be better than me because I really, really hard for me about the typo. When I do design, typo is my problem. Okay. All right. So my suggestion for these youngsters, if you like to play with this technology, if you play with the cameras, don't just play. Try to make money with that. Okay, try to get some freelance job. Just do a simple shots, create a simple story, 1 minute video using your phone, using your device, and then try to approach anyone. Okay, to get your first job. Before you get a lot of job, you must have your first job. Your first job is really really important. All right. For me myself, my first job was when I'm study. I just hold the camera for 2 weeks. I bought it and then I hold it for 2 weeks and then I get my first job. My first Malay wedding and then I charge it 1008, 1800 for my first job. Me myself didn't believe it at the first, but
Yeah.
because I just named the price, people want it, I just give my best. Okay, so just do your first job. All right. That's my advice lah. And then don't stop learning because this industry always upgrade the technique, the style, the concept. The trend always upgrading. So don't stop learning. Keep following the trend, and then you'll be success. I can believe that. I can say that. All right.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So we have already at the end of our sessions. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Ritz, for having time for us in this session. Okay. So for the others, and when looking this video or looking for this time. Okay, so I hope you guys learn something with Mr. Riz, and then like Mr. says, I say that we get don't stop learning and do some reference. Okay, all right. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Riz, again. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. From Masa. Okay, it's very very big pleasure for me to have these opportunities and say a few words with you guys. And yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for inviting me. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All
All
right,
right.
guys. So this is it, guys. So I will see you guys next time. Okay. So I hope you guys in gonna be a good shape and stay safe, guys, and take care. All right, bye, bye, guys.
All right, boy.